Hey guys and girls, I'm Links123 and welcome to the actual final update video for my beta project for Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last video I promised you guys and girls there will be no more update videos for my project. But since I uploaded the last video, I actually made some few new changes in the project. So that's the whole idea with this video. It's not some very dramatical changes, but there are some few, and actually some of them are pretty cool. So make sure to stay tuned and make sure to watch my video. Here we go. So the first change is in the Dodongo's cabin, which is okay, it's pretty dramatically, because you can see here we actually got some brick looking walls around the whole cabin, which I think looks pretty stunning instead of the cabin looks like in the original version, as you can probably see up there. So basically it's not my own idea to make these brick walls. Actually it is a part of the beta, but in the beta Dodongo's cabin shouldn't be called Dodongo's cabin. It should be called Turtle Rock or something like that. So we didn't even got the actual Dodongo head over there. We actually got a whole another head looking like a turtle, I think. You can see right here. So basically this looks pretty much like the original version. It is a little bit changed because I wouldn't change so much in this actual version, but I think it gives a whole nother feeling to the dungeon, even though it's just a little change. Another thing is actually also the doors around the cabin is also changed. You can see here I imported a very early, or not a very early, I actually just imported the texture from the Goron city into the doors in the Dodongo's cabin, and now it looks pretty much like a Goron temple, right? So behind the walls here we will also see some new graphical design in this room. It used to be more greenish looking, but now it got some lava pits around it. It looks pretty cool, and even though these hallways around the whole cabin is also filled up with bricks, looks pretty nice to me. I really love these doors, even though the dark textures here doesn't fit perfectly for the door, but who really cares? So that's the whole idea with the Dodongo's cabin. There's not much changed here, but I think it gives a very beta looking version and a really great look to the whole cabin. It refreshes us a lot, right? I think. The next update is actually about Ganon's castle. As you can see here, the doors is also changed from these purple looking doors to these old Gerudo training grounds textured doors, which looks slightly cool to me, because Ganondorf is also a Gerudo, so it fits perfectly, right? Anyways, you can see the textures around the whole castle here is also changed, but actually it doesn't mind, because I will delete these. It's basically just a Wind Waker texture pack, but I just have something to go out from. You know the names of the textures, so forget about those. But what I will be showing you guys and girls is actually also the medallions overhead these doors, because they are imported to be beta. So it looks slightly like the actual beta medallions, not trifles. What the hell am I gonna say? You can see here, it looks pretty great. They are pretty blocky, but I still think it gives a great feeling. And even though when all of the textures is totally deleted, so it just looks like my project, let's try to go into that mode. Boop. So now we are in my version. This is basically the original version with the only change with these medallions, which looks like a slightly beta looking one. They are more blocky. You will also see them in your in-game menu here over here. It's precisely the same medallion, so it looks slightly great, right? So that's basically all of the changes in Ganon's castle, or slightly, because if you goes into the actual castle, oh my god, It's actually, the whole area here is blocked, so I can't just enter his actual castle. So we're probably just gonna cheat a little bit. So we are inside his actual tower, and the only difference here is basically nothing. Nothing, if I could kill these bats, except for the doors, which is these beta looking ones, which is appearing in one of the early stages of Ocarina of Time. Actually the one with only the A and B button version, I think. So you ain't got no C buttons, and this is rumored to be a camera steering button. So you will steer the camera with the C buttons, which is slightly cool. Anyways, that's the whole idea with this door, and you can see you don't even open it. You actually just makes it go up and down, which is pretty weird because these doors usually is able to be opened, but not in Ganon's castle. It looks pretty weird, but still pretty cool, right? So the next change is in the Goron City, which is the middle part of the whole room. I don't know why I changed this, because I just felt for something different in the Goron City here, so for sure it needed to be changed. Even though I don't know how it looks, because it actually got three different heads on it. We got a glad one, we got an open face one, and then we got the one on this side, which is a scared one. It looks like a scared one. Even though the textures is a bit dark, it doesn't fit perfectly into the area, but still it looks pretty great, and I really love the idea about these fire temple textures that are appearing in the bottom of the whole pot, because just look at it. It's some flames, and the same with the Dodongo's cavern doors. It gives a feeling about it is appearing in the Goron area, like in Death Mountain and stuff, right? So basically I think that's a really great idea. I really love that. Why the hell am I flying in the roof here? Another thing is the Death Mountain trail textures, because actually the whole Death Mountain is changed into a giant, really dark looking mountain, but it really gives a great feeling about something really different. Okay, another chicken is just hatched from an egg here. You can see the weird rocks that you can blow up is actually also changed into these Goron doors, the Goron City doors, and boom, we actually just appeared in front of a little chest. So let's try to open that, and then we will get 50 rubies. Pretty great. Even though, back to the talk about my Death Mountain, you can see there's not much changed. We got some different textures, some different rock textures, and some different floor textures, so it's a little bit different there. It looks really great, and you can clearly see there is a huge difference, because in the original Death Mountain it's much more brightened textures, if I can call it that. So that's pretty cute and also pretty nice. I don't know why I said cute, but it looks really great, I think. If we try to fly up here just to get a greater look of everything, then I think we will be able to see just a little bit of the whole mountain here. No, we couldn't. Can we fly up here just to stand on something? Nope. Okay, you can clearly see the whole textures here. It's pretty dark brown. It looks really great to me. I really love this color scheme. It's really nice. Okay, now it's raining with these fire rocks. It's not good. It's really not good. And I got hit here. So basically now you get a great look on the whole mountain. Looks pretty nice, I think. Let's just fly up here and fall down again. Boom, we are on the top here. So just take a look here. It looks really great. I think it looks a lot different from the original version. So that's another difference in my project here. Now to the next update thing, which is the house in Lake Hylia, because this house is actually a total remastered version of a very old beta looking house, as you can see here, which is a very simple looking house which should appear around Lake Hylia, even though it's area the cancelled beta character that appears in front of the house, and we got no area around here. But it doesn't matter, because we still got the house, and we still got this brown roof, or this brown top of the house, and then we got some purple textures off here. I don't know, I couldn't change these textures, I don't know why, but it wouldn't help me out. And basically that's the whole idea about this house. It's really simple. We got some slightly brown sides of the house, which gives this old look of it, really nice. And yeah, that's basically it, I think. But it's still the Lakeside Laboratory thing, so there's not much to do here with this creepy dude. Ugh. To start with, I was very skeptical about this new change, which is a new house in Kakariko, which is really blue, don't you think? No, it's a really yellow one, and I made this just to make it look like the very early stages of the Hyrule market, as you can see on this screenshot, which is really simple, really beta looking, if I can call it that. I got a lot of hate by saying it looks like beta, but it looks like the beta of Ocarina of Time, I think. So these houses were something different, I think. Maybe I gonna change all of the houses into this yellow thing. I don't know. Make sure to write that in the comments if you want that, because maybe I should do that. It looks slightly okay, I think. Maybe. I like the idea about just some yellow houses and stuff, but maybe it's just weird to change. I don't know. I'm pretty skeptical about it, but I still think it got some charming stuff in it, right? So maybe, make sure to write that in the comment if you want me to change all of the houses into this yellow looking one. It's still the shooting gallery, and actually you can see the original brick textures here around the door, but it doesn't matter, for God's sake, it's some yellow textures and we love that, right? Woo! The next change is in bottom of the well, and also in the Shadow Temple, because as you can see here, it got these brick looking textures around it, actually around the whole area here, which gives this to me it feels more like a well, something that's underneath something, maybe some catacombs from Paris and stuff. You know, you probably heard about that. It's some really creepy catacombs, and this feels just like that to me. I have been in Paris for once, and to me, what I saw of these catacombs, it was just like this. Even though we got no elf running around in green clothing and killing some weird zombie looking dudes, and we ain't got this spring water stuff. But still, it looks pretty much like the catacombs in Paris. Make sure to search that up on Google if you haven't, because it's some creepy stuff, right? Anyways, back to the talk about my new change here. We can still see some blood on the walls and stuff, but I actually got this idea about this screenshot, or I got the idea from the screenshot, with the dead hand and stuff. We also changed the textures for the dead hand, for sure. And then I basically just think, yeah, let's change the bottom of the well. It's a huge area because it also affects the Shadow Temple, so make sure to do that, right? So I did that, and I think it feels pretty good. Maybe. It is pretty much of bricks that are used here, because it is the same texture, right? But it looks slightly cool, I think. Just a little bit, right? But we still got the same textures underneath the bottom of the well, so in these, what can I call it? These creepy cabins, right? Let's try to go to the Shadow Temple. Yep, we are in the Shadow Temple, and as you can see, it looks slightly like bottom of the well, because it is the same textures. As you can see here, it's also the same textures that are appearing around the whole temple. Basically, if you hate bricks, these brick textures, don't play my project, because yeah, the whole temple is filled up with this. It looks slightly cool, it gives this pretty creepy looking area, but still, wow man, the same texture around and round and round in the same temple. You are getting really tired of this, and really you get really tired about it when you are playing around in your own project just to check and fix the rest of the project, because wow, I don't even want to see all these bricks all the time. Another change is the doors in the Shadow Temple. I don't know if you saw the first door I opened, it's also a changed door, and also the ones that are locking you in this mini boss room, it's also changed into these deco tree doors, if I can call it that, these wooden doors, so it gives a great feeling to it, to me I think. Even though also this room is also changed into some greenish weird textures just to make it look like, I don't know, it just looks different, right? So I really like that. Now I'm gonna take my fight up with this really creepy dude. The last thing that I changed into my project, and basically it's the final update from my project, and then I'm done, totally done. Wow, sounds really great, right? It's basically, I have changed a lot in Hyrule Field, but basically the walls is made more darker, and also the side textures here, or what can I call it, like these sides of the grass pads here, like this down to the water there, it's also changed so it fits perfectly for the color of the grass here. So basically now Hyrule Field is also complete, right? So that sounds really great. I think we don't have Epona yet. Maybe? No, we don't have Epona. Sad. Anyways, that's the whole change in my project. We can see it fits really great for the water, I think. You can see, if you look down the water here, it fits okay. You can really see the line here where the texture splits, but still the really green grass here, it looks really great. It looks like a childish game, even though Ocarina of Time is a childish game, but it gives it another feeling. I really like that. It just makes, it gives a new idea to Ocarina of Time. You know what I'm saying? It's really great to look at. It's just something new, and that's the whole idea with my project, right? So that's the final change in my project. I hope you guys and girls love to see what's new and how the project looks like. I think I have rounded up everything about my project. If you have any kind of question about this, about the release date, the 24th December this year, or anything at all, some new ideas, maybe I can change it if you are in good time, I don't know. But anyways, make sure to write that in the comments, and make sure to like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me if you've done that, because you guys and girls are my life. I really love doing YouTube, and I just love you guys and girls. Really, every single subscriber to my channel, it means a lot. So make sure to go to the Facebook page for my project here, because there you will get the download link, and make sure to share the site. Make sure to like it, make sure to comment it, and make sure to just type in whatever you like on the Facebook page, because it's also great. It's a great Facebook page, and it will make you guys and girls stay really updated with the latest news about my project, right? So make sure to have a nice day, make sure to have a nice night if you are so long in your day. I don't know where you am in the world. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. See you next time, guys and girls. Bye!